Gemini, Gemini, welcome. Oh, looking now. Good evening and welcome. Gemini, how you guys doing this evening? All right, the flies are in full effect, y'all. You hear me? Testing, testing. 1 2 1 2. How you do? How you do? What it do, y'all? I cannot wait until the snow falls so these flies can fall to the wayside. Please. Ooh wee. Collective. Where my Gemini peeps at? All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Maria, and this is my channel, Maria's Tarot's Journey with Me. Come along, collective. Let's go on this ride together. Alright, y'all. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Then the collective. Let's see what's coming up for you guys for the month of October, Gemini. Alright? Sit back, relax, find a peace of mind, unwind. Just open up this reading with a moment of silence. Spirit of the Most High and Divine that resides within me, I ask that you provide me with the truth, wisdom, clarity, and understanding. It is only through the collective consciousness that I pray for all those in need of peace and serenity. Guide me, Holy Divine. Protect me, Archangels, as I read into the tarot. On behalf of the collectives, Gemini, greatest and highest good of all. Allow me to see what it is that I need to see to deliver the message for my Gemini peeps. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. And so it is. Let's get it. Gemini, how's life been treating you guys throughout September? Let's see what energies y'all gonna be transitioning into for the month of October, because we are basically moving into a new month in the next few days. So for my air signs, Aquarius, y'all already out there. We on Gemini. So let's find out what Spirit wants you guys to know. This is an overall, general, collective energy read for those out there in the collective. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Risings. Let's open up this reading with a wisdom from the Oracle, the Gemini. We have poised in the protection mode, Gemini. Round and round, also in the protection mode, followed by mending in the upright. All right, Gemini. We got some work to do, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Maria. And now we're going to get into the wisdom of the Oracle protection message for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising in reference towards poised. All right, collective. Gemini, the essential meanings of the Oracle poise are being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, confidence. The Oracle's message: you can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need to do. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge. You sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things, Gemini. However, you're in the reverse, which represents protection message. Gemini, you're not ready to move forward at this time, and that has to be okay. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Pretending you know what you're doing works sometimes, but if you adopt a fake it till you make it attitude, it will land you in some muck now. This is not the time to wing it and deliver something half finished. It's okay to postpone things until you are really ready, Gemini. It's better to disappoint others now than to wish you had later. So, in respect towards you Geminis out there in the collective that may feel as if you got things under control, Spirit wants you to sit back, relax, take a number, because there's something going on round and round within Gemini's world. And at the end of the day, you're not poised at this moment in time, Spirit is saying, with the protection message. Easy does it, Gemini, because the round and round message is in the protection mode too. Let's get it. When it comes to the protection message, the essential meanings of the oracle round and round represent the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break. Revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. Round and round. Protection message. Gemini, are you refusing to see your own personal responsibility for repeating lessons that you don't need to relearn? You have to surrender now to the fact that you are the common denominator in all these repeat performances. Be happy, for this is a wonderful spot to be in. You can now see the cycles that you wish to exit. Once you figure out that you have the power to stop going round and around, you possess the key to your own freedom. Be good to yourself. It's not about blame, but accountability. You have the abundant life. You can have the abundant life filled with love and prosperity that Spirit so wants for you. But at the end of the day, the message is poised. Right now, you need to take it easy. Slow your roll, Gemini, because you're in the protection message with the oracle message of being poised. There's something in your life that you keep repeating, and it's a negative, toxic cycle through the oracle incantations that have just came out. And in order for anything to be transmuted, mending must take place, Gemini. Let's go deeper. Spirit has already shown you that there's something right now that you're not poised, ready to move forward from, because you keep repeating the same cycle over and over. So you keep relearning the same lesson over and over. The final message from the oracle wisdom of the oracle is mending, Gemini. The essential meanings of this oracle represent forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. What is amends, Gemini? What does it truly mean to make amends? The necessary changes. Because right now, you could find yourself in a cycle, a very self-destructive pattern and cycle that got you stuck in moving forward. Poised. Going round and round in the same circle over and over with the same situation, when healing is needed at this particular time. The oracle's message. Gemini, each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal. The pain, the memories, the echoes. The pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over, round and round, in our own mind. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of old hurts in order to reclaim your power now. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Gemini, set yourself free. Relationship message, Gemini. You've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you are to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of hurt that is impacting everything that you do. And even if you are not aware of it, the energy needs to clear. Why? What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart off is not the answer, Gemini. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. Prosperity message. Everyone makes mistakes, Gemini, especially when you want something very badly. You may come to realize that in chasing after a petty, shiny thing, you lost sight of long-term, sustainable prosperity. Sometimes you make choices that look good at first, but ultimately lead to loss and failure. It's time to forgive yourself and others. Don't blame anyone else. You get to start again, wiser and more mature. The journey to true abundance can be bumpy. Make amends to anyone you may have hurt along the way, especially yourself, Gemini. Forgive those who may have taken advantage of you. Let go and learn from this. You are now that much closer to achieving the kind of prosperity that really fulfills you. Nothing is ever lost or wasted when you view things from this perspective, Gemini. All right? So, quick recap. Poise, protection message. Basically, Spirit is saying halt. Don't get too hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. Observe your circumstances, Gemini. Realize whatever cycles you are endeavoring right now, you're going round and round, and there's no recluse. Mending is needed. Let's get into the tarot message. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Risings, please. For the month of October. Right, Gemini. Let's see what's going on. What's happening within your mind, your heart, mind, and spirit regarding a certain vicious cycle that Spirit ultimately is saying. Don't try to fake it till you make it. Don't try to act as if. It's time to go straight to the source, Gemini. Look at things from a different perspective. Grow through the experience in order for you to have the poise, ability to move forward. Can I have an overall energy for my Gemini? Overall energy, Gemini. What you see there. 4 of Cups. The overall energy, overall message. Starting off with this reading pertaining to the oracle message that I already read for you guys, opening up your read. It comes together. You're in the energy of the 4 cups for the simple fact that there's something that's weighing heavy on your heart right now. Look at this image, Gemini. Take a real good look. What energy does that individual seems as though he's in? A vicious cycle, right? Causing himself self-inflicted pain and harm. Unwilling, unable to see Any hope? Overall energy right now, Gemini, moving into the month of October, there's some major issues emotionally with your sacral chakra that needs to be rectified and balanced out because you're not happy or fulfilled in an emotional connection that you could be dealing with, and it's been evident. 4 cups. What must one do? What would love do, Gemini? 8 of cups. What would love do in regards towards the overall energy of the 4 cups? You're not happy. You're in disharmony with your spirit and the connection that you have right now. Spirit is showing. And with the 8 of cups, mentally, it's been on your mind whether you should stay or whether you should go, Gemini. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place because there's part of you that wants to remain, and then there's the other part of you that's looking for enlightenment and truth to be illuminated. You're seeking the light. Notice how that individual is standing between what he wants and what he know he needs to do. Is that you, Gemini? 8 of cups. The action needed at this particular time in your life, Gemini. The oracles suggested mending, healing, forgiveness, seeking the answers and the refuge within your spirit. 4 of Swords talks about laying down those mental anguish thoughts with the 3 of Swords and finding that 4th sword to give yourself rest, peace, rejuvenation in order for you to be able to regenerate from the inside out, Gemini. No more faking it till you make it. 4 of Swords is needed at this time. Decisions must be made, Gemini, throughout the month of October in regards towards your emotional state of well-being. What toxicity you know you have to release yourself from. This devil energy has kept you entrapped and encaged for far too long, Gemini. And it has put you over the line and on the brink with that 4 of Cups energy. Overall, whatever negative and toxic behaviors and cycles that you continue to abuse within yourself and the other person within the story, Spirit is saying the devil energy is coming into fruition to make things crystal clear. Change is needed at this particular time. How can change occur? What are you seeking? What I told you, Gemini? What you seeking? You're stuck right now. Right now, you're in that 4 of Cups overall. 8 of Cups is showing, Gemini. You don't know whether to stay or go. What are you seeking? You seeking the light, the answers, the truth, the revelations. How can that be made possible? How can you free yourself from the discord and the disharmony and discontent that you have created within your own bubble due to the negative cycles and attributes that you have contributed and played a part in within a connection that you know is no longer serving you, Gemini, but because of the stubbornness that we possess as human beings, we refuse to see the truth, the tower. Therefore, Spirit is going to come and knock you over the upside your head, Gemini, with the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. It's the only way that the universe can put you in position so you could be predisposed towards restoration, which is that 4 of Swords energy. So fear not, because there's a tower moment that's about to come. And when the tower comes, it comes to clear your path, not to cause havoc, not to cause fear, pain, anxiety, none of that. The tower is simply there to clear the way, Gemini. Are you ready, willing, and able? Six of Wands takes courage, strength, victory to seek that success within yourself. Six of Wands. But it comes at a price. Two of Pentacles, Gemini. In order for you to acquire any victory or success with this Six of Wands energy, after navigating through the cycles and going round and round in a circle of not knowing how to balance out your emotions, right? You got the Two of Pentacles with the Six of Wands. There's some sort of desire that needs to be reignited, because right now, wherever you are, Gemini, you're connecting with someone on a deeper level emotionally that has you encaged and entrapped in your own fears of walking away. Because you feel what? What, Gemini? You invested too much of your time, energy, and effort into this connection, and you just don't want to let it fall to the wayside. But there's mending that is needed, and the mending must begin with you. The only way for you to receive healing and mending is to acknowledge with the Tower, Gemini. Keep that in mind. Clarify the Four of Cups. Justice. Justice is clarifying the overall energy. Gemini. A decision has to be made. Rationalization and justification is ultimately needed in order for peace and serenity to be acquired. Right now, you could be feeling unjustified regarding that Four of Cups energy. Eight of Cups. Spirit is saying, go within in order to get your decision. You seeking the illumination and the truth. You looking for the answers. You ain't gonna find it outside of you, Gemini. That Eight of Cups clarified with the Hermit go hand in hand with that justice. Spirit is saying, if you want justice, you have to become the warrior and be able to face your fears. Eight of Cups. Why do you want to walk away where love is no longer being served, Gemini? The Hermit will help you find a way. The Devil energy is being clarified with the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is about acceptance. Acceptance of one's own turbulent paths that we create, Gemini. And at the end of the day, once we acknowledge the toxic behaviors that we create and regenerate within our own minds, and with this devil energy, it puts us on a path of mending and healing once we make a decision with the Three of Wands to no longer wait for anyone to come on in to save us from this toxic energy that has kept us entrapped, Gemini. The Tower is about to illuminate and rock your world. so you can build from the ground up. Four of Wands is clarifying the Tower. So, Spirit gonna come in, right? He gonna crack you over the head with some truths. Tower. See, the crown chakra will be affected. Your mindset is about to change, Gemini, in regards towards an emotional connection with this Four of Cups overall, that you feeling unjustified when it comes to seeing certain truths. But in order to see some truths, Gemini, you got to look within yourself. Ain't that right? Four of Wands talks about rebuilding. Rebuilding on solid foundation, solid new ground. In order for you to rebuild, Gemini, it must first come fall crumbling down the tower. You're right where you need to be, Gemini. Victory and success. Two of Wands is being clarified with nothing but the truth. So help me God. Ace of Swords is clarifying the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have strength. So not only is it going to take some mental truths and clarities in order to be revealed to gain victory and success, in order to surrender and stop juggling everything on your own, Gemini, in regards towards making a decision. Once you come in clarity and understanding and find that inner strength to not only make a decision that will alter and change your life, but free you up from this devil energy, you'll be well on your way. Ace of Swords. It's time to put the footwork in, Gemini, and that's going to take having strength and courage in order to justify with the justice a decision that's going to be made for your highest good. I close your tarot reading out with truth, wisdom, clarity, and understanding. Let's go ahead and get a final oracle message and close your reading out with love and light. We're going to get an energy oracle. Close out your reading, Gemini. Sun, moon, and risings. It's going to take strategy, Gemini. You're going to need a plan. Balance. Balance is needed as well, alongside removing yourself from anything that's causing you grief and anxiety at this particular time, right? And confronting and facing your fears and shattering the deceit that ultimately is playing a role in you going round and round in the same cycle and circle with a certain individual in your life right now that emotionally is keeping you off balance. It's going to take strength and strategy to find the energy to ask spirit to give you the balance needed within your mindset, Gemini, to no longer be in fear and anxiety when making a decision, and ultimately freeing yourself from a negative cycle that is keeping you trapped where you know you don't belong. That's all I got for you guys. Peace, love, and walk in grace.